Hey guys, it's Naija. Okay, so we are in a little bit of a new location today. I'm actually in New York. I'm at my mom's house. So I'm visiting my mom. I took this full moon opportunity to do some traveling. And okay, so today's video is all about the full moon in Pisces. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a full moon ritual that I did for this moon. So if you guys are interested, stick around. If you guys are interested in me doing full moon and new moon ritual videos, please make sure that you hit the thumbs up button and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, so as you guys know, the full moon in Pisces is water, so the elements we'll be working with this moon are water. I also like to always include my sun sign or my dominant element, which for me, I'm a Sagittarius, that is fire. So candles, I'm all about it. So I did do that. So for this ritual, you will need two things if you choose to do it. You can also do your own rendition of anything that I say in this video today. Okay, so for this ritual, I used a bottle of water. And I have my intention written on it, and we're going to talk about that in a second, but I want to keep it covered up because it is a bit personal. But yeah, you guys, so for this ritual, you want to get yourself a bottle of water. You will be drinking the water, so make sure that it is water that you want to drink. And also make sure that you can use a 16-ounce bottle of water, but you're going to be drinking all the water in it. So make sure that it is, an amount of water that you feel comfortable drinking pretty quickly, because you do want to sit down and drink it all in one session. Okay, so the next thing that you will need is, you guys know I love my golden candles, and like I said, I'm using this because I am a fire sign, but if you are somebody who likes to work with candle magic, then this would be a great option for you as well. So I chose the golden candle because obviously gold for me represents abundance, represents luxury. I am trying to do not a big transformation, but I am trying to transform my life. Therefore, I use the gold to symbolize the golden path, or the path to my highest self. So yeah, symbolism is everything. You can use whatever colored candle that best represents whatever your intention is if you choose to do a candle for this moon. But if you choose not to, you can totally just do water because it is the Pisces moon. Okay? So you guys, let me tell you guys what I did. So before I started, I always like to do a little bit of a journaling session or a scripting session, just writing out exactly what I want, exactly what my intentions are. So that's exactly what I did. I wrote in my journal exactly what I wanted, exactly what my intentions were. I wrote down how I wanted to see my life transform and what aspects of my life I wanted to see transform. I was very vivid about it, okay? For each of my intentions, I wrote an affirmation. So that's something that you guys want to do. If you have an intention, don't just write out what your intention is. Write your affirmation as if. So like if your intention is to manifest $1,000 in this full moon season, then you want your intention to be, I have $1,000, or I am able to generate $1,000. For example. Okay, so yes, I wrote out my intentions, I wrote everything out, and then once I had everything written out, I took my bottle of water and I pulled off the tag of my water. So usually you can, like, if it's a plastic tag or if it's a paper tag, you can just rip off the paper from the bottle. Okay, and then once I had that paper pulled off the label of the bottle, I went ahead and wrote the affirmations onto the bottle. So the reason why I wrote the affirmations and not just the intention is because you want to think about this bottle of water that you're about to drink as if it is as if it's like an elixir, a magical elixir that when you drink it is going to bring to you exactly what you want or exactly what you're asking for. Therefore, I wrote it as affirmations as if it's already in the present, okay? So I wrote my intention on the paper, all the while my gold candle is burning. Now let me share with you guys how I dress this candle, because usually some people just light their candle, that's fine and dandy, but really you should be dressing your candle, and dressing your candle just means that you put some kind of oil and some kind of herb on your candle. So today, because we are working with the water element, I decided to dress my candle with saliva, spit. Okay, so that was completely my prerogative or my choice. If you guys don't feel comfortable using your saliva to anoint or dress your candles, you can totally just use an oil and whatever herbs or spices that will help to amplify your intention. Okay, so for me, I just used my saliva, and what I did was I spoke my intention or spoke my affirmation first, and then I wiped the saliva off my tongue and used it to dress the candle. And the reason why I did that is because, as you guys know, words have power, but also speaking your words and speaking your affirmations and intentions into water does help you to manifest. If you just research on YouTube, manifesting with water, there are tons and tons and tons of videos about quantum leaping through the use of water. So that is why I chose to use my saliva and my breath, my word, and anoint my candle in that way. Okay, so as my candle is burning down, I am speaking my intention one more time. I have my intention written on my bottle of water. I'm holding on to my water. I have my eyes closed. If you prefer, you can leave your eyes open as well. And I have the lid off of the water, and I am speaking my intention into the water. Okay, so after I said my affirmations or my intentions, wiped it off and anointed my candle, I said them one more time, this time into my water. So I'm speaking my affirmations into my water. Okay, and then after I finish, I hold on to it, I think it, I infuse my intentions into the water, and then you're gonna drink your water. Drink all the water, drink it all the way down. The reason why you want to drink it all the way down is because you just want to, take all the intention and swallow it. And that's why I suggest do not use a super huge bottle of water. Like if I were to use you don't have to use a plastic container, because I know some people are trying to be zero waste, but you can also just use a cup or a glass of water. But I wouldn't use this because, first of all, this would be a lot of water to drink all in one sitting, and I'm trying to have all the water drinking by the time my candle burns down. And this birthday candle, as you can see, it's pretty small, so we don't want it to take too long to finish the water. Okay, so yeah, that was basically what I did. And then after I finished my ritual or finished my intention, after my candle finished burning out and I finished drinking my water, you guys, I felt so good. It felt so powerful. It's like, wow, this is really gonna happen. And that's the mindset that you need to have. You need to be like, wow, this is really gonna happen. As you're drinking the water, you need to be excited and be grateful that what you're asking for is really going to manifest. So yeah, okay, so what happened after I finished that part? I went ahead and pulled some oracle cards, and I'm going to share with you guys the message that I got through my oracle cards. But I just like to do that because I ask my guides and my helpers, okay, what do I need to do to help me to make this come into fruition, or help to bring this into my reality? What do I need to do to encourage this transformation that I'd like to see? So I used my Goddess Guidance Oracle deck, and I used my Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, and this is what I got. I got Coventina, Purification, and I got Abundance. Okay, so I'm gonna read with you guys, or share with you guys real quick what that means. Maybe you can use this in your own practice, or use it to help to bring clarification on what you can do to help to encourage your transformation or bring your intention into fruition. So my advice was Coventina, Purification, and this card says, it is time for a cleansing and detoxification of your body and mind. And so I was not surprised at all when I got this card. It's funny because yesterday I told my mom that I wanted to go on a detox or a water fast. I wanted to go on a water fast or a fruit fast or some kind of fast. I just felt like I needed to detoxify my insides. So yeah, purification. So for me, this definitely meant anything that is not serving you, anything that is in the way or hindering you from being or from vibrating on the frequency of your highest and greatest good, you need to cut it off. So this could be food, this could be unhealthy habits. If you're drinking or doing drugs, it's time to purify, cut that out, detoxify. If you are obviously eating things you shouldn't be eating, but also it's not just purifying your insides, it's also purifying your surroundings. So like if you're hanging out with people who are no good for you, you need to cut them off or detoxify. If you are, you know, listening to a lot of things that you shouldn't be listening to, negativity in the media, maybe the influence of friends and family members who are not the best for you, or who don't have the most optimistic outlook on life, just basically anything or anyone that is hindering you, sorry guys, from being your highest and greatest version. You need to detoxify from it. This doesn't mean that you have to cut it off forever, but while you are trying to bring what you want into your life, you need to put the brakes on it, okay? It's for your highest and greatest good. So totally that made sense to me. And then the other card that I got was abundance. And this one is the Hunter Moon, which is a full moon, which is funny that we pulled this on the full moon. But yes, the Hunter Moon is basically, it happens right before October. And it's basically a time where the hunters and gatherers, way back in the day, it would be the perfect time to start preparing for, you know, hunting your prey or getting what you want. Abundance is basically obviously getting what you want, or feeling like you have an overflow of what you need, whatever that may be to you. So yeah, when I saw this, I was like, okay, great. All I need to do is purify and detoxify to bring my manifestation into fruition. So it totally made sense to me. Very clean cut message. I hope that message, you know, if it resonates with you guys, maybe you can decide what you need to purify and detox out of your life to bring your intention to you this full moon. And yeah, just have a spirit of abundance, have a spirit of gratitude. How we do that obviously is being grateful for what you have, and that attracts more things to you, that makes you even more abundant. So yeah, you guys, that was my full moon ritual that I did. This is the day after the full moon was actually on the 13th on the East Coast, the 14th on the West Coast. So I'm right on time if you're on the West Coast, but if you're on the East Coast, you still have time to work with this energy. I'm curious to know what you guys did for your full moon ritual. Leave it down in the comments if you feel comfortable sharing. And as always, I love you guys. I hope that this was helpful, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.